Hello, my name is Sarah McLean. I'm so happy to be meditating with you today. I'm the director of the McLean Meditation Institute in beautiful Sedona, Arizona. And people come to our meditation center to ask about what is enlightenment? What is it to be awakened? What is it to be expanded in our awareness? Many people come to learn to meditate because they've heard of the spiritual benefits of meditation. And there are so many. You are more in tune with your inner knowingness. You feel more connected with everything and everyone that surrounds you. You feel higher than no one and less than anyone. You feel a generosity of the heart and no attachment to what your actions may bring. There's this ease and there's this flow and there's a direct connection between you and all that is, whether you call it God or the Creator or the Divine. The word awakening, people come and say, I'm an awakened person, I'm an awakened master. The word awakening really is about waking up to who you really are. And I've talked about this before, outside of your roles and your responsibilities. There are parables in the New Testament that speak of the importance of being awake, of not falling back to sleep. We talk about this layer of the mind, the layer of the intellect that's called the Buddhi Maya Kosha, the awakened or illuminated layer of the mind. So the name even Buddha means to be awake. It's not really referring to a person, but a state of awareness. We all have this capacity to wake up to our lives, to our true nature, and to the true nature of all existence. Each one of us has a different path in which to do this, whether it's through our meditation practice, through our service, through our inquiry, or whether it's through acts of devotion. To wake up, it means that each one of us has the capacity to wake up. Each one of us can do this. It's innate to every single human. We just have to unlearn what we've learned in terms of the veils that we see through. And we have to eliminate the stress in the nervous system that keeps us from seeing clearly who we are and the rest of the world. Now, most of us live between three states of consciousness. We're either awake, we're asleep, or we're dreaming. That's how we live. When you introduce a new state of consciousness through meditation, where your nervous system is completely settled down, where your brainwave functioning has moved from the beta state, the active state of consciousness, to the alpha state, the more relaxed state of consciousness. And even in meditation, we can move to the theta state with some activity, and then the delta state, which is what is reflected in deep sleep. In meditation, we introduce a new state of consciousness. So we experience a new deep rested state without being asleep. It's very unusual when I have new meditators come in, they insist they were sleeping. But after I explained to them that they weren't sleeping, they were having the experience of being deeply rested and awake. Not necessarily aware of anything similar to sleep, but being aware and awake to their lives. This is called the state of Atma Darshan in Sanskrit. Atma simply means soul, your personal soul, and Darshan means direct experience. Some people call this state transcendence, where you lose track of everything out there and yet you're still this being, this presence, this awareness. Some people call this state Turiya, Turiya, this transcendental consciousness. So what happens when we introduce meditation into our lives is we move back and forth from the waking, dreaming, sleeping states of consciousness, and we introduce that new state of consciousness, and we move in and out between the four now. And you know that meditation helps to develop a new center point of peace. It also allows you to immerse your consciousness in who you really are, in those qualities of peacefulness, of harmony, perfection, creativity, balance, intelligence, purity, expansion, unity, infinity, boundlessness, timelessness. All of these experiences, all of these qualities, let's put it this way, are what you are immersed in when you're in the meditation experience. Now, you won't know it necessarily while you're in it. And that's what happens with awakening, is that you awaken to this aspect of you as you walk through the world in the states of activity. You move through the world awakened. Some spiritual teachings use the term that we're hypnotized, or Deepak Chopra would say, we're prisoners. We have a prisoner of the intellect. We're hypnotized to social conditioning. That's our normal existence. And awakening isn't just about adopting beliefs or seeing visions or channeling or healing or foretelling the future, but in fact, it may just be a fully present, connected, fearless, loving experience. Just like when we awake from our sleep and from our dreams, and we enter this state of wakefulness, which is a continuous stream of thoughts, repetitive thoughts, and the default neural network. But when we wake up from that, we awaken from our identification with our thoughts and with our roles. And this happens because of spiritual practice, but it can also happen spontaneously. People say that when you're not awake or enlightened, thought uses you. But when you wake up, you use thoughts. Your reality is no longer distorted by mental labels or concepts or judgments or opinions of others or reactivity. Your sense of identity becomes reduced to a story. And when you're awake, you wake up to that. You wake up to the greatness of life. You wake up to the communion of all things. Now, it's hard to describe, obviously, but it certainly is a good reason to meditate. And I know many people have glimpses of this union, of this experience of Turiya, of this experience of cosmic consciousness. They see the divinity in all things. They experience the namaste. I bow down to the divine in you that I see, which is the same as the divine in me and in everything. So today, I want to guide you through a simple meditation. We'll use a mantra we haven't used before. The word mantra, as you know, means instrument for the mind. Instrument is instrument. Man is mind, or the mana maya kosha, the mind layer. So we are going to sit comfortably, sitting up ideally, to establish this wakefulness that we experience in meditation, to establish it in our nervous system, and not to simply fall asleep because we're completely relaxed. So find a comfortable position. Make sure your cell phones are turned off. Make sure you're in a comfortable, safe space. And I'll guide you through a simple meditation. Now remember, you'll always have thoughts that distract you. Do not let your thoughts use you. You decide where you want to put your attention. You decide that you want to bring your attention back. And remember to be kind to yourself and not to try too hard, to use a very gentle attention throughout this practice. And stay with the practice. Continue to be dedicated to this practice. And remember not to have any expectations. You cannot think your way to enlightenment. You cannot think your way to an awakened state. It is simply a result of alleviating and eliminating and piercing through the veil of ignorance that we all wear. Enlightenment is not just for the very good, it's for everyone when we pursue it, when we have that deep prayer in our hearts. So take a moment now and get comfortable and allow that deep prayer for awakening to come through you, for shedding the differences, for shedding the comparisons, for shedding the self-doubt and the pride. Allow yourself to want, to desire this union with all that is. However, it may disrupt your regular thinking patterns, the regular touchstones of life, your obsessions and your default thinking and your compulsive thoughts. It may, this desire, help you to move beyond all of that, to experience the greatness of your true self. So begin to give yourself some slow, long, deep breaths. Ideally, you'll be breathing through your nose. And then let your breath return to its natural rhythm and depth. Relax your whole body, beginning first with your scalp, and your forehead, your ears, and your eyes. You can keep your eyes closed, or you can keep them capped, slightly open, gazing towards the floor. But let them be completely relaxed. Relax your cheeks and your mouth. Relax your jaw and your tongue. Tuck your chin in just a little bit. Let your neck lengthen slightly as you move your shoulders down, relaxing your arms, relaxing your hands in whatever position they're in. Feel the support of wherever you are. Support of the chair as you let your hips sink into the chair or the cushion. I'm feeling your spine carry you upward, reaching upward like a tree reaching for the sky, or what we call the sky. Relax your upper back. Relax your mid-back. You can move slightly if you need to, as you let go of any tension that you're carrying right now. Be kind to your body as you move through. Notice any tension, but be kind as you begin to relax if you can. Relaxing your chest, and your diaphragm. Relaxing your belly. Letting your whole torso be relaxed. Relaxing your lower legs and your thighs. Relaxing your feet. Let your whole body be soft and open and relaxed. And if there are any areas in your body that are painful or diseased, or that you generally don't like, or you ignore, or you wish were different, take a moment now and allow your attention to rest on whatever area you generally avoid. Allow your gentle attention to be non-judgmental and to be kind to that area, wherever it may be. Feel love for yourself and for this body you dwell in. Let your whole breath and your whole body be one. The movement of the body, the breath moving in and out, the love you feel for your whole body. Let that all merge as one. Let your breath be natural as you continue to breathe through your nose. Remembering your prayer to awaken to the beauty and wonder of who you are, to the reality of who you are. Drop your attention to the center of your chest with that prayer. Don't worry about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen. Simply attend to your intention here. If it is your intention, it is not here by mistake. An intention to awaken, to become enlightened, to become one with all that is not accidental. Not everybody has it. And if you happen to have it, it's because you are meant to be led to a path that is going to take you closer and closer. The when, the how, we'll never know. We have to be faithful and non-attached. We keep up our practices. And eventually, we get closer. We can never force anything to happen, just like you can't force a rosebud into a full-blown blossom. Again, pay attention to your intention with your attention on your heart center. Keep your whole body relaxed as it moves with your breath. Anytime you notice your attention drifting away from this intention, just bring it back. Now you can let that intention go and bring your attention to the natural expression of the breath, the sounds, the sensation of your own breath. Feeling the cool air as you inhale, the warmed breath as you exhale. And noticing the pauses between each breath. Simply become the witness to the natural breath. Be unattached to how it flows in and out. Do not try to control the breath or regulate it. Simply feel it, dropping all ideas of what it should sound like or be like. As you breathe in, become aware of the fact that you're breathing in. As you breathe out, be aware of the fact that you're breathing out. When the mind wanders, just bring it right back here. Meditations are perfect just as they are, but the mind wants to hijack your attention with its habits. So allow the attention to come right back here. You can think about all the other stuff later. This is a time for training. I am aware I am breathing in. I am aware I am breathing out. Let's do this together for a little while. I'll keep track of the time. I am aware I am breathing in. I am aware I am breathing out. Now you can change this internal chant to I am aware I am. I am aware I am. You can keep it linked to the breath, or you can unlink it and just allow that internal chant. I am aware I am. Keeping your whole body relaxed. And now you can transform your internal chant to I am aware. I am aware. Allow the sounds to meet your ears. Allow the sensation of your breath to meet your awareness. Allow the sensations of your body to meet your awareness. If you like, for a moment, you can even open your eyes and allow for everything in the room to meet your awareness without judgment. I am aware. I am pure awareness. Continue to repeat this internal chant. I am aware. Awareness without labels. Awareness without preconceptions. Awareness without judgment. Awareness without limitations. Awareness in its pure form. begin the mantra, I am. I am. And if you prefer the Sanskrit version, Soham. Soham. If the mind takes you on a journey, bring it right back here to this internal chant. It doesn't matter how many times you have to refocus. I am. There's nothing you're supposed to feel or do or think. Simply attend gently to this internal mantra and allow the natural settling down of the nervous system to occur and the natural awakening to occur. Soham. I am. Choose one. Continue to repeat it gently, and I'll keep track of the time. Keeping your eyes closed, take your attention off the mantra and simply sit in that experience of I am. Meditations like these allow you to transcend the relative measures of who we think we are and our competition with others and our numbers and our letters. But the truth is, underneath it all, there is this presence that you experience and you connect with and you enliven in meditation. So whatever your intention is to awaken to, meditation will help you to get there. But meditation is natural. It doesn't require a lot of effort. It simply requires you to set aside the time to make the commitment to awaken to your own true nature and to be sweet to yourself as well as patient. It will all unfold perfectly, just like the rose blossoms. Namaste. Open your eyes when you're ready, take your time, and thank you for meditating with me today.